right, and here we go, leaving Carlsbad, New Mexico. It's about 7 a.m. It's light. It gets light earlier here. My mejor amigo, Raimundo, worked in Artesia at the Border Patrol Law Enforcement Training Center, teaching driving and other fun things to Border Patrol agents. Skills that hopefully will give them advantages over all the bad guys that they have to deal with every day. Artesia was originally named Stegman in 1899 after the first postmistress, Sally Chisholm Stegman, but became Artesia in 1903 when artesian wells were discovered there and the abundant underground water fueled early agriculture. Artesian is also on the edge of the Permian Basin. In 1924, the Illinois No. 3 well struck it big, kicking off the oil and gas boom that remains to this day. Ironically, today Artesia produces one of the most substantial cannabis grows in the state, which is fully cannabis legal.
Roswell, what can you say about Roswell? It's a city that capitalizes to a great extent on government cover-up, poorly executed and perpetuated, steeped in myth and lore. At least someone's profiting in what I consider a legitimate way. The Roswell incident occurred in 1947. Roswell's tourism industry is based on ufology museums and businesses. Typical city features in Roswell are UFO-themed, including fast food restaurants. There is a yearly UFO festival, and around 90,000 tourists visit Roswell each year.
We encountered miles and miles of endless construction along I-25 as we did all the way to Billings, Montana. We followed 285 to Vaughn, then 184 through Santa Rosa and Las Vegas, New Mexico, to 25 just north, following it just south of Wagon Mound, New Mexico, for a total distance of 282 miles. We spent the night that night at a rest area just south of Wagon Mound, New Mexico. It was a very quiet area. They didn't have water at the time. The restrooms worked. We're self-contained, so it didn't really make much difference. On the right-hand side, as we pulled in here, I'm being a little indecisive right here about which side to go to. So we followed it to the right, pulled up alongside some fields that had cattle in them. Black Angus steers. There were also Pronghorn Antelope that we got to see that afternoon. Very, very quiet area. Just a few truckers overnight. Here you can see the cattle as we're coming in up to the fence that we parked on. Later that afternoon, though, there was a typical human tricks incident occur. Okay, here we are. We are in Wagon Mound, or near Wagon Mound, New Mexico. Nice little rest stop. They allow overnight boondocking. Got some level spots there. This is pretty private right here. Right here. There's our view for the night. Nice little cattle pasture out there. There's the Bex Ibex.
Guy jumped the fence. That cow's gonna fucking get him.
You have a kid?
Yes.
You're a kid. That guy's gonna get fucked up when this guy rules.